adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with our next guest again from the South Florida Fair because we got so much great music going on at the fair, and we got this incredible competition going on Saturday where I'll be at. We do it every year at the fair. It's a classic rock tribute band competition. I can't even talk anymore, but I think we have one of the favorites here with us now. Of course, I'm probably saying that to everybody, but, you know, gotta hedge your bets. But it is one of my favorite bands, so let's welcome to the show Out of Thaw. They're a tribute to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
So how'd you end up in the competition at the fair? Let's start there.
Well, we because our band is more centralized in West Palm. I don't live over there, but the other members of the band do. And so we heard of it, or well, they heard of it, and they heard that there was a competition going on at the fair because usually they go every year.
Yeah.
And so we just signed up. This is first gig that we've signed up for, and we got in.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So tell us a little bit about your journey. What made you decide to become a Chili Pepper tribute band?
Okay, let me explain it. So I joined everyone. Like I recruit everyone in the band. We start with my guitar player. Unfortunately he's not here, but we start like playing covers and stuff. And then I contact Gabriel because he saw me one of the talent shows at my school. And then I contact the singer, and then I was like, okay, our gender or style is like something similar to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Like Red Hot Chili Peppers is one of my favorite bands. I was the one who came with the idea, and I was like, okay, let's do a tribute band to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love the drumming, Chad Smith drumming. I think Gabriel has the performance, and he has everything that Flea does, and also my guitar player and the singer. They do, and I was like, okay, let's do a tribute to Red Hot Chili Peppers. I really liked it, and you know, it's one of my favorite bands.
Okay, so Gabriel, you do everything Flea does? That's a trick question.
Yes, I do everything. Well, everything I can.
That I was gonna say,
Yeah, I
the
can.
South Florida Fair, there's some things that Flea does that I don't think would work at the fair.
No, yeah. There's definitely a couple things like with the socks. The socks was definitely one.
Yeah.
But I do what I can.
There you go. And so, and I assume you get as wild as he does, because that's one of the best, coolest things about Flea. He's just wild on stage. Most bassists are not like that. He's
just amazing. Like, he is insane. He's literally crazy. He's crazy. And it's amazing to watch him perform. And I try to do what he does. And, you know, I give my own little spin to it as well, because I like doing what he does. I like performing that way, really extravagantly, and I'll jump around and whatever. So I try my best to be like him.
When did it start that you guys even got into music in and of itself? Like, what? I'm sure you remember that moment that really got you into music. What would it be?
Okay, so my first time was because of my family. My family loves rock and roll. I'm not from here. I'm from Colombia, so they were like, there's a lot of rock music in Colombia. You know, the Latin music, like combined with rock music. So I was like, okay, this gender, this music, I love this music. I was like, okay, and then I started playing guitar, and I really didn't like it to start playing guitar. But then when I came here, I was like, the drums, the drums are so cool. I was watching like videos of Bill Ward, the drummer of Black Sabbath, Chad Smith, um, John Bonham, Taylor Hawkins, and I was like, these guys are cool.
Right?
And I started playing drums, and I got better. I'm better in drums than in guitar. Yeah. So
Which
that's
is
how I started.
which is wild too, because a lot of musicians go the other way, because
Yeah.
that makes you even better drummer. Because most drummers are like, oh, I need to get out from behind and get out front.
Mm.
Like you can take the most famous one from the Foo Fighters, like one of the greatest drummers, and he steps aside. Taylor Hawkins becomes the greatest drummer, and he is like one of the greatest frontmen there is. You
Exactly.
know, and you
Including
don't know
including Dave Grohl.
what.
Including Dave Grohl.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl, came out from behind the drums. Like when he was in Nirvana, he really couldn't be creative because Kurt was basically in control of that.
Mm.
So that's when Grohl came into his own as a creative when he started the Foo Fighters and decided to come out. And you watch him play guitar, and it's like, wow. And because they're two different animals,
Exactly.
you know? I think, me personally, I started on drums, went to guitar, sucked on both, but I'm probably better on drums than guitar.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, the thing happened to me, like, and now I'm here in a competition.
Yeah, there you go. And so what you both might have different ones, but what would you say is your favorite Chili Pepper song to perform?
I will say personally, I don't know Gabriel. Personally, I love Danny California.
Okay, that's a good one.
It is a good one. But for me, I would say probably, damn, is it Suck My Kiss is good. Suck My
Nice,
Kiss is really good.
So good.
very cool. And so, how would you describe your stage presence? Why people should come to the South Florida Fair and vote for you to win that competition?
Every time that we've rehearsed our songs and we meet up and we play and we like, because we act like we're on stage. We're on the stage. I close my eyes, I'm on the stage, and we're playing like it just sounds so like I not to like hype ourselves up, but I think it sounds great, right? And we're jumping around, and we could be in a tiny little room, and we're still going. I'm going around the room, messing around. Like it's honestly so fun, and it's so great. And we love what we do, and we love to show each other to show other people what we can do. And I think that our show is just gonna be the best one of all of them, in my opinion.
See that passion? That's the key, in my opinion. Because there's bands that, they go through the motions, or maybe they're good musicians, but they're just going through the musician motion. But then there's passion. And I think live music needs a lot of passion.
You really have to love what you're doing.
Absolutely.
If not,
So,
you're boring.
so now what are you going to do after you win this thing on Saturday? Now, what's next besides Disneyland?
Go do more, go bigger. I'd love to get a gig at like the Hard Rock Cafe, because there's some people that I know, other bands that they go and they play, and it's another big thing. But probably for a good while, I'll also write some songs, originals
Nice.
out and stuff, and just keep going with the motion.
You know who's been doing a lot of tribute bands lately is Revolution Live in Lauderdale.
Revolution Live. Yeah, I know that place. Yeah.
Yeah, ever since COVID, they've been doing a lot of tribute bands. It's become kind of their thing. You guys should also probably play at Respectable Street here in West Palm.
In West Palm. Yeah, I think that's the biggest venue or the most popular venue in West Palm Beach.
Yeah,
I think. obviously we're gonna get bigger. We're gonna have better things to focus on.
Yeah.
That, like Gabriel said, more music or own music. That's the goal, and also like playing the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah. It's a great place to play, and I'm glad you're, working on some original music because that'll be cool. And then maybe next year at the South Florida Fair, you'll play with original music.
Original, yeah. That's the
That would
goal.
be amazing.
There you go. So, how do people reach out to you guys on socials, on the web, check you guys out, all that good stuff?
Like how?
Yeah. What's your social media handles that they can connect to you on socials?
We have I think right now we have an Instagram and we have a TikTok that
Okay.
it just goes by our name, Out of Thaw Band, Out of Thaw, because it's not really other accounts, I don't think, with that name and stuff.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Out of Thaw .band for Instagram, I'm pretty sure.
All right, cool. And is there anything else you want to share with the listeners that we haven't covered already that they need to know about your band and why they should show up on Saturday too?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, are the Red Hot Chili Peppers? We're gonna be playing Red Hot Chili Peppers. They are crazy on stage. They are so hyped, and I think the people is gonna be like, I hope the people is gonna be crazy watching us playing, moving around, and yeah, this is gonna be so fun. I think we have. Yeah, I know the other band's gonna be so cool. Obviously, we have Pearl Jam, we have Stone Temple Pilots, The Cure. Yeah, so yeah, the set list, the list of the bands are so cool, and I that completely worth it.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day at the fair for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see your set, and just keep going. And thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.